Hi guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me and thank you for your continued support. Right, so a cross-party group of MPs have decided that they need more protection. MPs need more protection, particularly online and from social media. Now they're saying that there is now this toxic culture going on which are repeatedly attacking MPs from cross parties, and they believe that this is dissuading people from standing for their local elections. Now, of course, you could argue that if things weren't so bad, if MPs weren't doing such a bad job, there wouldn't be so much of this toxic climate going on. And of course, we don't want any kind of threatened behaviour or anything, that goes beyond what is normally just banter or goes beyond just criticising somebody. We want to make sure that we still have free speech. But obviously, you want to make sure you don't get the extreme end of things. Of course, that has to be curtailed. But I'm wondering whether they think that this is just because the Labour Party and the Conservatives and lots of other parties are getting a lot of ribbing online because of things that they're doing or not doing. And I think that the MPs are getting a little bit unhappy about it. But what I would say is that now that it's centred on the MPs, they want tougher rules and they want to make sure that they are protected. But when it's other groups of people like women or the disabled, for example, when they get loads of hate online and on social media, the MPs don't care. They don't seem to it doesn't make any difference to them. It doesn't affect them, so therefore they're not going to try and stamp on it at all. So it just seems to me like it's one rule for them, one rule for everybody else. If you're going to cut down or try to cut down on toxic behaviour on social media, then you have to do it across the board. You can't just do it to the MPs. It has to be done across the board to everybody. And I've been saying for a long time that there are areas, there's certain demographics on social media that are really targeted and shouldn't be. Free speech is one thing, but sometimes some of the stuff that's said goes beyond just free speech and goes to actual hate speech. So what I would say is that maybe the MP should look at the wider area rather than just looking at themselves. Let me know down in the comment section what you think. Do you feel that MPs are getting it too rough and that they should be more protection in place for them? Or do you feel that actually if they weren't being so bad at their job, then they wouldn't get any of this? Let me know down in the comment section what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you next time.